What about now? Desktop audio. Let's see. Hmm. Active 100% YouTube background music. Does that work? Hmm. If only this is the first time I'm using OBS right now. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm trying to figure it out. Hmm. Well, if someone knows how to fix this, then great. That's what I gotta do. I gotta put my own link. What about this? Can you hear this? That's what I gotta do. I gotta put my own link. What about this? Can you hear this? That's what I gotta do. I gotta put my own link. Well, that's frustrating. I don't know why this is at that 0 decimal. That's only minus, okay. If I want... let's see if it's any better. How's this sound? Checking. Let's see if it's any better. Oh, well, there we go. How's this sound? Check. It sounds like it's doing a little bit better. I need someone who knows anything about this stuff to figure it out for me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I did, but I guess not. Anyway. Hmm. Well, this was a good experiment. But anyway, I probably have 10,000 things I need to be doing. Well, this was a good experiment. Like comping all these cards. So, put some of these. I'm just gonna start. Got a stack of stuff here. All these cards. Going to the 703 show tomorrow. Same place that Coop's Collection and Phil Beard Dad are gonna be in Leesburg, Virginia. So that'll be fun. Let's see, Zapdos EX. Man, it is amazing how quickly all this stuff has risen in price. Like, Zapdos used to be a $40 card for the longest time. There's a point when it hit like 60, but let's see. Zapdos is currently sitting at $96. Which means everyone's gonna have it posted at like probably $100. Put mine at 95. I think I've got 3 of them. I know a lot of people have been using like the custom stickers for their cards. I got those label makers. While they do look very professional and very neat, I don't feel like I need to be using them because it takes a whole lot of time. One thing I have noticed is that it takes a lot of time in the middle of a show if you want to try and restock, you know, anything that you bought. It takes a lot of time. You gotta sit there, make a new label, make sure you got the right price, do that one specific sticker. Whereas I like having just the little things of stickers. Makes it pretty easy for me to just do it real quickly. This one is still $10. That one's fine. Let's see. Felto still 17. That one hasn't moved in a while. Ghastly. That's not how that works. Ghastly. Okay, Ghastly's. Wow, $60 for Ghastly still. Drowsy. Drowsy, $34. I don't always resticker when it's just a couple dollars different, but sometimes I do. This one's currently sitting at $33.87, so I'll resticker some stuff. Let's see who is messaging me. The group chat. Group chat's messaging me. Dragonair. Dragonair 26. That one's the same. Shaman. $13, $14. Leave my 15. This Pikachu from Crown Zenith. This card was like $15 for the longest time. Now it's like $40. I've got two of them sitting here. Pikachu. Jack, when I did this on my own computer, I can hear myself fine, so I don't exactly know what the problem is. If you know anything about OBS, love to hear it, but I don't know what the problem is. Let's do this. Let's settings, audio, disable that. Do. Studio mode. Start virtual, cancel recording. Stop streaming settings. Audio. Is there anything here? So I don't really know what the issue is. I've been trying to speak there, Jack. Is it, am I just quiet? Is that the case? Do I need to just maximize the volume? Because the volume's maxed out, so, which is really strange. And I can't make it any louder. Properties, down mixing default. Yeah, it's not gonna make me go any louder. Oh, I'm good now? I'm good, I'm just quiet. Is that what's going on? Do I need to just yell while I'm sitting here in my room all by myself? $76. This thing went all the way up. $76. This Pikachu. That's crazy. What's the last data? 76, 69, 65, 77, 80, 80, yeah, 76 on the dot. All right, 76 it is. This is what happens when you don't have a show for a while. Come back, you gotta resticker everything you have. Oops. Helps if I type in the right box. $74. Two of them. See, where am I? Pokemon. Jack, I'm gonna need you to come back and tell me if I'm good. Unless you're working. I know you're a working boy. Ethan's Ho-Oh. Is it still at $200? Ethan's 210. Price is at 250, 220. Yeah, last few sales are all above 200. Jesus. Crazy. So what do I sticker this at? This is Ethan's 00. I had it at 200 last show. Market price is 206, 210. It's gonna climb more. I'm gonna put it at 210 because tomorrow it'll probably be at 210. But I'm gonna double check it in the morning too. Got like my stack of expensive cards, stack of other stuff. When I do this, I usually have a stack of like my expensive stuff. I've got a stack of 151. I try to group everything by like age and genre. If I have a lot from one set, then I'll group things by set too. Team Rocket Giovanni, 45. Still 45. This is Cynthia's Roserade. This is still 18. That's good. Hydron. See, when I do this, I'm an old guy and I don't know a lot of the Pokemon names off the top of my head. So I don't know how to pronounce anything. This one's going up though. 45, some in the 50s. I'm gonna leave it at 45. Mostly because I don't think it'll sell. It's one of those cards. It's got the rainbow border. It's not a super popular Pokemon, so. Pikachu. God, this one up too. This one is. Oh, it went up and it's correcting. I am, however, going to put it at 25. But I'll probably give someone a good deal for it tomorrow. Pretty much everything I have has gone up by like at least 20%, if not more, in the past couple of weeks. So I'm pretty flexible giving people a deal. There'll probably be a lot of deals tomorrow. Blaziken. This one's come down a little bit. 15, 15, 15. Yeah. Those are fine. Ninetales. Ninetales. This is one of my favorite cards. Favorite new modern arts. This has gone way up. Check the 1 month. 30 bucks. I think I just bought this. Yeah, I must have just bought. This was in that stack that I bought from Blake. Or that binder in my recent video. This is in that stack. So last week, what was it? What was the date last week? The 10th, 11th? Something like that. Last week it was 25 bucks. Now it's 30. See if it's still trending upward. Yeah, the last two sales, 35 and 38. 30, 36, 30, 30, 34. Yeah. So 30 bucks. Someone can have this one for 30 bucks. It's one of my favorite. Another thing that I do when I'm repricing cards is if the top loader is really scratched up, like this one, you can see it's dirty, it's cloudy. I don't particularly love that, so I will replace all my top loaders if I have to with a nice fresh one. I think it makes a big difference. I think it makes a really big difference in people being able to see the card. I think it helps in sales. I think it helps. It makes your case look more presentable. And yes, top loaders are they can be expensive, but I bought a. Here's what I'll show you guys. I bought a whole case of these ones, cardboard gold, whole case of them for like 80 bucks on Amazon. Comes with like 1,000 top loaders or something. Well worth the investment. Definitely worth it. Highly recommend. I have like 1,800 people messaging me right now. Collecticon New Jersey tables just came out, so I didn't get a table. The website kept crashing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, it was hard to. I don't have a table yet, and I just had someone message me that they have a table. They're asking if I want to split one table, which would be fine. I'd rather try to get a whole table. But we'll see. I'm just gonna tell him to hang on. I'm gonna let him figure that out, and then I'll come back to it. Let's see what this Machamp is at. I should probably leave these up here. Why? This Machamp card is underrated. Yeah, still about 145. This Starmie has gone up and down so many times. But yeah, this Collecticon tables. I do love doing the Collecticons. I really do. But trying to get tables it's just not fun. It's no good. These are still at 100. They're a little over, but I'll leave them. Pikachu. All these Pikachu promos have gone up. I do have another friend who says that they might have a table for me. They've got a couple left. They're just waiting to see if they can sell the other one or what they need to do. So yeah, I'm waiting also. These have gone down. Finally, something that's gone down. They are 17. I'm going to put them at 17. Because I didn't think that there was a $20 card anyway. I'm going to put them both at 17. I might have another one in there somewhere too. Another thing that I do that a lot of vendors don't do, it's just a little different, no right or wrong. So I put my sticker on the sleeve and not on the top loader. It's a little bit extra work, it's a little extra step, but I kind of like it better than when I'm like, say I'm shuffling through cards, the top loader doesn't get stuck on the sleeve, or sorry, stuck on the sticker, and like peel it off or ding it or whatever. It keeps it a little bit nicer. And then if I ever change it, Um, Sometimes stickers leave residue, and I don't like dealing with the residue. So I end up just throwing the whole top loader away. But now I can just throw the sleeve away, which sleeves are much cheaper. So I'd rather throw away a sleeve than a top loader. Yeah. This has gone up a little bit. 39, 40. I wonder if there's a lot of people going to be collecting black and white at this show. Because I want to sell all of my Black Bolt and White Flare cards. I bought a bunch of them early on, and I probably shouldn't have. I've gotten lucky with the ones that I did have. Sold a few that were like 10 or 12 bucks, and they came down in price a little bit, so I ended up selling them for basically what I paid for them, which I didn't lose money, so that's good, but also it's just extra work for not making any money. I did sell them to a young man who brought his whole family, and he was just trying to complete this set. His family was very supportive, so honestly, I probably would have given him to him for whatever he wanted to pay. So one sheet of stickers down, many more to go. I've got a lot of cards to do. Team Rocket Crobat. This one's gone up a little bit. So when you see the vertical line there, it's funny because now you have to try and guess what the price is going to be if you're pricing them early. So like market price says 85. Crabby. No donuts, Crab. Market price says 85. But then there's sales 90, 100, 110. So clearly it's going to go up. I'm going to put it at 90. Try to be fair with it. Krabby, what kind of donuts you want? I'll bring you a donut in the morning. I might have another Crobat. I don't remember what it was. Misty's Lapras. Bring you a Blake, you need a big donut. Oh man. What if I get a donut? I'll stop by Dunkin' in the morning. What if I get a donut and I just put Blake's name on it, and then I'll bring it in, and then we can all share it. Misty's Lapras still 35. Again with the like straight vertical line with the price going up. Sales at 40. I'm gonna leave it at 35. I could probably make more money off of it, but I'm fine. I wonder if they'll even make me a donut like that. Do you think they will? Or do I have to like tip them really well? This has gone down a little bit. Well, it's coming back up. That one's there. Okay, this 151 Pikachu. What's the price on the PSA 10 Mewtwo right now? $48. $48 for this thing. This thing was a $20 card for the longest time. $500. $500 for the Mewtwo. And that's the Japanese one. SAR. That's wild. $500 for the Japanese one. And how old's the set? The set's like 2 months old now. Over that, right? That's crazy. Modern is going wild right now. $76. This thing is shot up to $76. Holy crap. Sale, last sale 85. 3 sales at 85 today. Ugh. I feel like bad putting these prices on these cards. Cause like you gotta, when you price stuff, you gotta be fair, but also you gotta make it like achievable for people. Which I feel like $80 for this card is kind of outrageous. Special delivery Zards, like raw ones or 10s? Because I know the 10s shot up a lot. Last I saw, the raw ones were like 140 or 150. I had one not too long ago. Someone bought it like 135 or 140. 151 promos, yeah. Though I feel terrible for those. And like the Charmander, the Squirtle, like I don't think this Squirtle that I just priced, this one, the Stellar Crown one, I don't think it should be an $80 card because they're everywhere. You can go to a show and find a dozen of them, no problem. The raw Zards, yeah. I had a special delivery Charizard at the Charlotte Collecticon, and it was an unsealed one. Sit in my case. I swear, at least 40 people asked to see it. At least 40 of them. They all picked it up and put it right back down because it had like one white dot in the corner. Not gradable. It's crazy. The Bulbasaur in a 10 is almost 300. Man. That sat at 150 bucks for months. Months. So this Charmander is actually fine. Someone's gonna get a deal on that Charmander. This Sylveon Light Play, yeah, Light Play Sylveon. Light Play is still like 100 bucks. You love Pokemon and Charmander? The Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, the three that go together with the Pidgeys, I think they're a great set. They're not my favorite for whatever reason. Oh, here's the Mew. Is this still like crazy expensive? 75. Didn't this touch like $80? Yeah, it was 90 bucks at one point. Now we're coming back up 75. Let's make sure it's not messed up. I almost feel bad because like during the show tomorrow, I know that I'm gonna be slightly lower than most other tables. So a lot of people are probably gonna come ask for deals if I can go any lower on these cards. And if I'm already under market, it's really hard to say, yeah, I'll give you more of a discount. 67. Jeez. It's gonna be 70 tomorrow. Yeah, if you look at recent sales on this EV, 70, 65, 70s, yeah, it's gonna be 70 tomorrow. Condensing down to one table. Weren't you telling me that you wanted to condense down to one table when we were at the donut show in the basement? Yeah, I mean, I got all, the last show I did was the donut show. And since then, everything has gone up. When I priced up for that show, everything had gone up, but now everything's gone up even more. Yeah, condensed down for the 703. Okay, yeah. I was talking to the 703 guys, and this was a while back. They were telling me that most people who applied for 2 tables were only given one, so they could fit more vendors in. Which, you know, I get, I understand, but at the same time, like, it just makes it really tough and kind of packs people in there. And then, you know, who knows who you're going to be next to. I hope you're next to someone at least cool, because it would be a bummer to spend all day at the show and, like, your vendor neighbors are, like, not very fun people, or I don't know. Vaporeon VMAX, is this still crazy? $103? Jeez. Yeah, they're still... Yeah, I couldn't see my sticker from this angle. Got a thing in the way. You see both sides, you're gonna have to thug it out. You have to stand tall and wide, my friend. Make sure no one messes with you. I don't know how I pulled this off, but at the 703 show, I'm in court 8. And that's the one with Coop and Phil and, like, everybody. I don't remember asking for it. I don't know. Maybe just luck of the draw. But I don't think I deserve to be up there with those guys. Yeah, having some, like, extra stuff, and that's what I do. I ask people if they're looking for anything in particular specific a lot. I know you hear that. Pretty much everyone does that, but being able to point people to an exact, like, place or card, the one that they're looking for, I mean, it sells the card most of the time. So I'm not a hacker. Maybe I am. I don't know. If I was a hacker, I would have got jersey tables, but that's not the case. Next to Costello cards. Well, if you're next to Costello, then you're probably going to see a lot of kids. A lot of kids. You're going to hear him say, "Do you like Pokemon cards?" 10,000 times. 54. I think Jack needs a shirt that says, "Do you like Pokemon cards?" One's 47. GG's, brother. Texas Roadhouse, eat a steak for me. Fuel up for tomorrow. Don't eat my Tauros. Probably wouldn't taste very good. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Yeah, I definitely want to look at your Mew. I'll come over as soon as I'm set up. I had one and sold it, and now I want it back. So this is gonna go up. This is one of those cards where the market price doesn't reflect actual sales. Well, someone did do a buyout. 17 copies at $37. This Ash's Pikachu. Yeah, there's a buyout. The 5 copies at $38. And then they went back down 26. Lowest listed 40. I think I'm gonna leave it. This is one of those cards where you got to be careful what you're doing. I'm gonna leave it at 35. Now this Ash's Pikachu. This is like the iconic one because it's got the original Ash hat on it. I've got a sticker. It says 55 recent sales, 65, 65, 65, 35, 65, 60, 50, 50. It's in really good shape too. I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna change the sticker. 60 on it. Those Ash's Pikachus are really great for collecticons. This probably hasn't changed. Cynthia's Gaze. Not Pokemon. Or not, sorry, not Cynthia, Sabrina's. Not damage. This one's pretty minty. Not bad. I'm gonna leave that one. Not Pokemon Japan anymore. Product line, Pokemon, condition, near mint. This one, 18. Ugh. Sticking in the top loader. See, another thing I don't like is the perfect fit sleeves. Just use a regular penny sleeve. Penny sleeves are cheaper. Perfect fits, just don't use them. 18. Something I think about when I'm doing this is I get self-conscious about my handwriting. Because I don't like the way that I make 8s, and I don't like the way that I make 5s. So that's just a part of it. Dark Celebi. Dark Celebi. 30, still 30. Alakazam EX. This would have been a hot card like a couple months ago, but now no one wants it. Yeah, that's fine. Dark Golbat. That's fine. Alright, I've got like a lot of messages right now. I should probably answer a couple of them. Oh, group chat's going up too. What is Blake doing? Let's see. Hi, Joe. How are you? Nah, I'm not reading any of that right now. Mousehold. Whoa. Whoa. This Mousehold. Okay, if you guys ever find this Mousehold, you should buy it because it's very hard to find. I've only ever seen like 5 or 6 copies, and I've been vending for a little while. And it always sells. It's a beautiful card, popular Pokemon. Was like 25, 30 bucks for the longest time, and it has recently shot up to 60, between 60 and $65. One sale at $73. Dang. That's crazy. Dang. Hey Joe, I appreciate you watching. Everyone just calls me Farmer or Farmhouse, so that's what I go by. Wow. Okay, this one. That's an expensive card. Yeah, if you guys find these Mouseholds, buy them. Buy them and hold them. Let's see. Mr. House. No, just Farmhouse is fine. No Mr. necessary. We're not that formal over here. Yep, 32. That one's still good. Ralts. Ralts is 30. Probably going up, but 30's fine. Sleeves stuck in the top loader. Dedenne. Dene GX. This is a very popular card, and it's finally going up in value. Look at that. I bet you there's sales over 25. There is 38. Well, there's like 2 outliers. I'm gonna put it at. That's tough. I'm gonna put it like 20 something. Alakazam. This has gone up. Look at that. Yeah, I'm 60. Is there just like a buyout of all these cards or what? How many do I have? 1, 2. They can both be. Well, they're going to be over 60 tomorrow. Dang it. If you're ever worried about margins, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Because everyone who's held on to their modern cards recently has made money. If you bought modern cards a month ago, you're doing really well right now. Especially 151. Piplup. This was 40, now it's 50. I bet you there's sales at 60. There's one sale at 60 yesterday, 55, 50, 55. It's 55 now. I know the market says 50, but when you look at recent sales and they're higher, and all the recent sales are higher than what the market is, that means the market's about to move up. So price your stuff accordingly. I will be very fair with everybody. If someone wants to talk about the price and how I got there, make me an offer, I'm more than willing to hear it. I will be fair with everybody. But how I get there is you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient with what you're pricing out. Because if you just go by market price, then you're not going to see the trend. You're not going to see, like, maybe something says $100, but it's actually closer to, I don't know, $120 because the market has moved so quickly. This one. I know I've got another one of these Psyducks. Let's see. Well, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until I see it again. Man, my group chat is blowing up. There's some drama in the vendor world. Well, not really the vendors, but the show promoters. There's some drama out there. So everyone in the group chats is complaining about it. Yes, it is. All right. Let's see. Riolu. Is it Riolu or Riolu? Riolu. Market 27. Sales at 30. It's going to stay at 27. Eevee and Snorlax. If I remember, this one's also LP. Yeah, LP. LP is like 80 bucks. Actually, 80 is a really solid price for it. And I don't want tag teams anymore, so no more. I'll put in 75 and hope it sells quick. Another one of these Pikachus. I priced one earlier. Let's see, what did I price this one at? There it is, 25. Pikachu VMAX. Climbing again. Another one that's just climbing. 85. I'm like losing my bearings all of a sudden. Snorlax. This one has gotten really expensive too. I don't think that this should be a... What up, Phil? How you doing? This one shouldn't be a $20 card. So, someone's... Oh, it's sealed too. Which doesn't super matter to me if it's sealed or not. I don't really care. I don't think it really adds to the value, seeing as that there's like 4,000 copies of them. So, someone's gonna get a deal. Oh, 703 helped him set up. Did they move you, Phil? Did they move you to right next to Coop? Because I know that now that Phil's big and famous and always has a line, that it's going to cause some chaos in there. But I know the guys at 703, they've probably already got it figured out. Oh, am I talking too quiet? I just don't have a voice. All right. I'll put it down here. See if that helps. Does that help? Maybe that was just it the whole time. I appreciate your feedback though. Oh, you're just halfway deaf. Dude, I can't hear anything either. Like, I'm always saying, huh? What? All right, so that's a trick. This mic needs to be next to my face. It needs to be not on my hat. Thank you for the feedback, Phil. Appreciate it. See you tomorrow, Phil. Phil's a good dude. Phil was actually one of the guys that got me started in this. I remember that I met him at a very, very small show. It was probably one of his first ones because he had bulk at the show. Like he actually had like a box full of bulk, which I imagine just came from his kids. And I was digging through and I found a couple of cards that were, you know, a couple bucks a piece, a couple of like $5, $10 cards. And then I found a couple of cards just like laying around somewhere. And then Phil was like, here, you can just take them. Which, classic Phil, he's been doing that from the beginning. During that show, he was wearing a one of those chains with the card on it, and he had a Moonbryon around his neck. That's back when that card was like $1,200 or something, a PSA 10 Moonbryon. This card's $30 now. Almost halfway there. What do I even do with this? Sales all over the place. It says about 40. This one was like 28 for the longest time. This one was like just shy of $30 for a very long time. Now it's 40. It's crazy. Now my phone's blowing up again. More Instagram chats. Who is the group chat? Yep, someone emailed me about a fake card. There's a lot of fake cards out there. Gotta be careful. Normally they're really easy to spot, but they've been getting better recently, which is kind of scary. So another Starmie. How many Starmies do I have? I have 3 Starmies. Guys, I have $300 in Starmies. And I should be pricing them at 105, but I'm going to price them at 100 so that people buy them. I think TCG Player's broken. This is why I like Collector more. This one's about to hit 60. All right. I just pulled like a 45 sticker off of it, and now I'm putting a 58 sticker on it. That's a 25% increase in 2 weeks. Jolteon. This one's gone up too. Because I know people are going to beat me up over it. Normally, if it's like a $5 increase on a $60 card, I might just leave it a lot of the time, but I know everyone's going to be looking for a deal at 703, so God, this one, this is light play. Probably edge and mid mod play. Yeah. It's good binder copy. Classic Steelix that everyone loves. Let's see. Man, this group chat is funny. So like, okay, here's a good example of cards, right? Is how do you do something as a vendor? Because look at this. Here's what we'll do. We will. All right, this Steelix. I have currently stickered at 25 bucks. That's what it was 2 weeks ago. Now look at this graph. Shot up, and it's just shooting up, right? Look at recent sales. They're all over 25, and it's going to continue to go up to 30. So what do? Do I leave it at 25? Do I put it at 30? Do I just market it? Because it's going to change tomorrow. So I think it's going to be $28 tomorrow. So I'm going to put a $28 sticker on it. Now the other question is, do you leave the $25 sticker and just say, hey, I know I'm under market, I'm going to be firm on price? Or do you put the $28 sticker on it, say I'm at market, and then give someone a good deal? Say, yeah, you can have it for 25 bucks. It's kind of a back and forth, up and down. What do you do? How do you decide? To me, it's just, it depends on the card. Here's one of those Black Bolt and White Flare cards that I bought a couple weeks ago and has fallen in price like they all do. Probably paid way too much money for it, but someone will want it eventually. This Mew 45. I just had that today. This is why it helps to go through your cards the night before, guys. It's because you will see multiple copies of cards you've already stickered. You don't have to go back and look at them again. And then when you set up in the morning, they're right next to each other, so they're a little bit easier to organize. Make sure that they're in your case organized. I have a feeling I'm going to sell a lot of cards tomorrow. And I don't really know if that's my goal. Like, as a vendor, wouldn't you think, like, don't you always want to sell cards? And yes, the goal is always to sell cards. But unlike a lot of other vendors, I don't have the opportunity in the middle of the week to go buy more stuff or sit on Facebook or do deals in the middle of the week. I have a big boy job, and that big boy job requires all of my attention. So I don't have time to be looking at just scouring the internet and talking to people all day. So my only real opportunity is the weekends to buy cards, to get more inventory. And so when it comes to shows, like, yes, I want to sell and I want to make money, but at the same time, I also want to maintain my inventory, because if I sell out all of my cards at the show, then I'm going to have to buy at the end of the show. And with the way that cards are right now, and prices in the marketplace, going back and trying to buy more inventory after the show or whenever, basically lose all of your profit, lose all your money. So it's a lot of time just to move money around. A lot of time and work just to move all the money around. Now, I will say that by doing so, you end up creating a lot of relationships as long as you're friendly and the people like you and you like them. You create a lot of, you network, and you can't do this without networking. Well, you can, but it's going to be a lot harder. You need to make friends in this hobby, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities, and it just makes the hobby a lot more fun to do it with other people that you like. Because if you can do that, you can network with people, you can make some relationships and make some friends, then you can buy stuff off of them, they can buy stuff off of you. You can usually get pretty good deals. Sometimes they have something that you want and you have something they want. And then you don't have to pay like the normal vendor prices for it. You might be able to get it for a little bit different, or a better trade, or, you know, there's 1,000 different things that you can do. So that's one piece of advice, you know, is to build those relationships, meet those people, start talking to people. Even if you don't make money during a show, your goal shouldn't just be to make money. Your goal should be to either make money, increase the value or quantity of your inventory, build those networking relationships with vendors and promoters, and most of all, make sure you're actually enjoying doing it. Because if you're not enjoying it, you really shouldn't be doing it in the first place. If you're only doing this for money, you're going to find out real fast that there's really no room for that. You're going to make a lot of people angry. They're not going to like you, because you're not going to be, you know, friendly in the deal. That's what you want. You want to be friendly in a deal. You want to make people comfortable. You want to make people feel like they're winning. And if you're only here to make money, that's not how they're going to feel, and you're going to push them away. You don't want to be doing that, because then you're not going to be able to make money. You're not going to be able to sell anything. Every card just got to go up by like $5. Ooh, this could have went up a lot. 85, the vertical line, 95, 96, 93. It's a $90 card. $90 card. Maybe part of it is like, did Pokemon announce that they're going to stop printing 151? Or is this just part part of it, you know? It's part of the ebbs and flows of the market value of everything. Personally, I don't like putting price stickers like this on these cards because I don't feel like they should be that price. They should be quite a bit cheaper, in my opinion. Yes, this one's close enough. I can leave that one. It's the first time I've been able to leave one in a little while. Because most of them go right up. Okay, I know I priced this Pikachu earlier. 48, 46. I'm gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. Oh, I probably should have transitioned back. Okay. Arceus V-Star. Arceus. Yep, this one's gone up too. $120. So there's just like massive buyouts going on. Like every card. Some Discord group out there is just like, let's buy everything. Because like, it feels like it's been just a ton of sales on these cards. What the happened? I can go back down to 35. Oh, I was just talking to Krabby about this card. Okay. This can come back down to 35. This is the first one that I've had to reduce the sticker on, I think, this whole time. Whole time I've been pricing cards, that's the first one I've had to reduce the sticker on by more than like $3. This one can stay. Greninja. Yeah, I knew this one went up. 350. 350, 350, 380, 350. They're gonna be 380 all day at the show. A lot of people are gonna have them at 380 because that's the recent high sale. 380 to 400. That's what I'm willing to bet that they have them at. Mine is gonna be 350. And I'm gonna say, yes, I am market. I'm only gonna be able to save them a couple of dollars. I'm not gonna be able to do much more on that card given where the market is right now. What's happening to the market. T-Tar. Look at that. This one hasn't changed. It's actually lower. Couple sales at 400 to boost it. No, this one's fine. Tyranitar. Yep, this one went up too. Huge buyout. Huge buy. Look at this. Switch over. This Tyranitar. This guy right here. 2 weeks ago, I had a $45 sticker on it. Today, market says 60. Look at this. 96 items sold in 2 days when mostly they're selling like between 5 and 10. 60, 63, 60, 60, 60. Japanese ones. Yep. The market has gone up by like 25%, which is a huge jump. The market where we're at right now with modern cards is exactly the place where people got into this hobby, where all the vendors showed up. That's my opinion. At the beginning of the year, like the end of 2024, beginning of 2025 time frame, is when like the market started to go wild. There it is. Just transition back. You can see this is the card I had 2 weeks ago. Sticker $250. This week, $350. Lowest listed verified sellers $340, then $355. So I think $350 is fair. Recent sales $400, $390, $450, $450. Those are all really close. That's a little bit of manipulation. $400, $375, $350. The guy that bought that for me 2 weeks ago is probably jumping out of his pants. That he made a good purchase. If you guys remember, a couple months back, Coop posted a video of me and when I forgot my cards at a tiny show. This was one of those cards. I bought this card from him for $160 that day. Today it's worth $360. Now here's something that you should think about if you're getting into this hobby, is that this is abnormal. This is very strange. This is not normal market behavior. And everything doesn't just go up forever. Okay, that's the first stack done. Eventually, prices come down in the market. Okay. There's that. Eventually, the prices do come down. And you don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of stuff that you're into for really expensive when the market does come down. So being smart with what you buy and what you buy it at can save you a lot of money. That one. Temporal Forces doesn't seem to have moved a whole lot. Which is kind of strange. maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is Paradox. Paradox. 2 weeks ago, this card was $80. Today, $90. Recent sales, 90, 88, 95, 105, 90. I honestly don't even know how to price these cards. I remember when this Groudon went on a run for a little while, people were going crazy over it. It was like $40, and then it was like 70, and then it was like 120 for a long time. This Absol, I just looked at earlier today. That one's fine. That one's actually really hard to price. I'm gonna do 80 on it, and then if someone wants it for cheaper, we can talk about it. This gold Charizard EX. Market says 27. I'm gonna leave it at 23. Someone's getting a deal. Mostly because I don't want it. This one's now 40. If you come to my table, market values will be really close. Really, really close. As close as I can get them. And there will be some gems in there. I promise you. There will be some good deals. Mostly because I don't feel like restickering stuff. Jeez. This Gengar. My God. Here's another one. Look at this. Look at this Gengar. This card, forever, was $5. And then beginning of the year, it sat around that $15 mark. And just in the past couple of weeks, look at that, $60. To get a curve like that, everything's 55. There's a 70, there's a 60, 65. Dang. That's crazy. I wonder what the 10 is doing. The PSA 10. This should not be a $60 card. This should be a $25 card. Alright, this Charizard's probably done something similar. Oh, it's not bad. This actually hasn't moved since I restickered it last. That one's fine. That one's fine. Slowpoke. Slowpoke's a weird one because the illustration rare is never at the top of the list, which you would think it would be. Am I just not seeing it? Number 204. There it is. 25. It's normally like 25. Sure, it says 24 right there. But look at this. See how the graph is like skyrocketing? 10 copies, 25. 25, 28, 25, 24.50, 32. So you can see that the market's just about to peak. So change another sticker. Normally when I do this, I don't actually have to resticker a whole lot of cards, because for a few months Modern wasn't really moving. It was moving really slow if it was moving at all. So only a few cards changed. Look at this. I bet you, I've had this. I've had this card, this Galarian Articuno for months. No one's looked at it. I think I may have changed a sticker once. No one's looked at it. Now, market price, recent sales, 62, 101, 100, 85, 90, 80, 70, and that's just the past like 2 days. Market price is $74. Jeez. This one's gonna come back down. I need to sell all these cards. I need to like look all these up again and put like a little dot on them or something. And then at the end of a show, this show, trade them. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but at Sunday. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday. I'll sell a bunch of stuff tomorrow, and then on Sunday I will try and trade all these cards that are spiking. Try and trade them out. Get something that's a little bit more stable. I don't know exactly what's stable right now, but maybe I'll find something. There are people that are guessing that the Diamond and Pearl era is the next one to like pop off. So we'll see. Diamond and Pearl hasn't quite had its like its turn yet. Still $20. Look at that. That one's fine. That one's fine. I believe this one's fine. Got a bunch of these. It's Pikachus. Metagross. One's fine. Wartortle. I think of all the 151 cards, Wartortle and Charmeleon and Ivysaur are the 3 slowest moving cards. This one wasn't even really affected by this weird price stuff that's going on. It's like $2 more. I'm not even gonna sticker it. I don't care. This one, tell me it's not gonna be $50 tomorrow. It will. It'll be $50 tomorrow. If you guys are market watchers, kind of like I am, you kind of understand the speed at which cards change based on the curve of the graph. That sounds really nerdy, but I'm a numbers guy, so it's kind of how my mind works. Someone will buy this on Molden tomorrow, I guarantee it. Last 3 sales, 58, 50, 60, 50. I gotta put it at 55, even though the market says 51. if it's not Scarlet and Violet era, you really need to look at the recent sales of the cards because they're gonna be different. They change faster. I mean, that's how it was with tag teams for a long time. People try and come and get you with tag team cards. They say, oh, market's this. Well, if you look at the last 10 recent sales, they're all $5-10 higher than what market price is saying. So you had to price them accordingly because they just consistently went up and up and up and up and up. This Dragonite is super cool. It's going up a little bit. Not enough to change the sticker. That one's fine. I've had this Charizard V-Star forever, and I've left it under market, and nobody wants it. I'll bet you if I traded it to Phil, he would sell it in an instant. Dory is fine. I bet you Houndoom is fine. Well, that actually went up. I was wrong. Generally, after every show, Phil has sold like 80-90% of his inventory. Because I think people just want an opportunity to purchase something from one of their favorite creators. And a guy like Phil and someone who just put so much positivity out into the world. They just want an opportunity to be a part of that goodness, you know. If you're looking for a set that hasn't really changed value much recently, Shrouded Fable. Ooh, I say that, and then now I gotta mark this Persian up. Not by much, but enough that someone's actually not gonna give me a hard time about it. When I say a hard time, I mean someone's gonna come over. If I have this $38 sticker on it, someone's going to come over and they're going to say, hey, would you take $35 for that? And then I got to say, well, market price is actually $45, so I'm under market on it. Then we got to have that back and forth, and then I feel bad, and I know what they're doing. Like, they're just trying to get more margin, more better deal. But there's only so much room I can reasonably give people before it just doesn't make sense anymore. This is going to go in the binder. I had this Tink-a-Tink somewhere. Oh well. I'll find it later. I know it's fine though. I've got 3 of them now. Those ones can go in the binder. This one's going up. Not by much, but just a little bit. Just enough to change the sticker. I really could put a higher sticker on it since it'll probably be a little bit higher tomorrow, but I'm gonna leave it. Okay, let's move this stack before it topples over. I forgot I had 3 of these. rip that sleeve. I actually haven't needed to re-sleeve or put a new top loader on many of these cards, which is good. Because then that's just throwing away money. Well, it's not throwing away money, it's investing, making things sellable. It's like repainting your house. That one's fine. So many Pikachu cards. 36, that's fine. Why do the middle evolutions never get any love? I have to put a $50 sticker on it. Like anytime there's a 3 evolution Pokemon, the middle one never gets any love. No one cares. Entei. God, this one up too. Trying to be fair, but I feel so bad. I hate doing this. Yep, 40. Every card, I swear, every card needs a new sticker. Crown Zenith is going up too. I told someone a few months ago, like, buy Crown Zenith, buy Crown Zenith, buy Crown Zenith. Because it was cheap a couple months ago. Like, right as all those new packs came out, Crown Zenith, like, it spiked a little bit and then came down. Now they are all way up from where they were. Like this Darkrai. I've sold this Darkrai card I don't know how many times. I've sold it dozens of times. $16. Today, $50. What I should have done, is if I wanted to sell everything, I should have just left all my stickers, all my old stickers on here. So you can have it at the sticker price. People would have taken it. I could have sold everything in my sticker. Everything. That one's fine. The only Transcendence card that hasn't gone up, I feel like. That one's fine. Boy Coco. I'm gonna leave the 23 on it. It's a $25 card, but I'm gonna leave 23 on it. That one's fine. That one's fine. I checked that one earlier. That one's fine. Okay. Let's move this over just a little bit. Alolan Executor. That one's fine. Latios. I believe that this Latios should be, again, with the perfect fit sleeves. Latios should be a $35 card in my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm going to market a $35 card right now because the market is $30, but I think it should be a $35 card, especially when you pair it with the Latias. That one's fine. This one's gone up again. I can never predict this card. I think this Gardevoir from Paldea evolved. No, this is Scarlet Violet base. This Gardevoir should be a $60 card in my mind. Which I could put it at 60, but I'm not going to. How many do I have? 2. Can stay. This one. I looked at this one. I looked at this one last week. It was 100. 2 weeks ago it was 120. Before that, this was an $80 card forever. It's 140, but it's making the turn. It's coming back down. I'm gonna put it 135. It's going to be at 140 everywhere else. I'm going to put it 135. At 135, I am making way more than I paid for this card. I bought this card at like 60 bucks. $60 a while back. This RC is 30 still. Surprising. Another Psyduck. That one was 25. Because I did that earlier. Oh, this is the little stack that I bought when I was in Montana. This Mew from Celebrations. It's made the turn. 60. It's 63, but the turn happens. But it is celebration, so it could come back down, but I'm gonna put a $62 sticker on it. Market says 63. Market peaked a little bit, so here's this slowpoke again. What did I put for this slowpoke last time? 25. Also, if you're a vendor and you use these sleeves, upgrade your life. Just penny sleeves. Regular penny sleeve, regular top loader. Don't get fancy with it. All right, what's the market doing on this? This was 50, that was 55, 62. It's kind of turned a little bit. Lot at 62, so market 62. When someone wants it, I'll give it to them for 60. Another thing, vendors. I know you love your price gun, right? And these little stickers, these price stickers, vendor to vendor, they're terrible. They are awful. Because they're impossible to get off, they leave residue. Personally, I just throw them away every time. I just chuck them. I replace them with my own. It's not worth the hassle to try and take it off and save 3 cents. Not worth it. God, I hate when this happens. It's gonna be a $20 card. It's currently 16, but I don't like this card. This Misty's card, it's someone's favorite, I know it is, but I don't like having it. I don't like having trainers. Most people don't, but when I get trainers, I mark them down. I mark them under market. You're already getting a deal, and if you want it for cheaper, I will give it to you for cheaper. Usually, I only take in trainers if someone's doing a trade and they really want a card and they don't have quite enough to get what they want to get, so I'll help them out and I'll take a few trainers. Or if it's in a big collection and someone's only willing to do the whole thing at once and not like piece by piece, then I'll take trainers. Like that one that I've seen around a lot, Misty's Tears. I get why that one's expensive. I just won't hold. I won't have a trainer that's worth over $100. It doesn't make sense to me. This card needs to just chill. This Charmander, I think it needs to just stay at its $40 mark forever. Because it's been up and down and up and down and up and down, and it is not even fun anymore. Just pick a price on it. People want it. I sell it every time I have it. It only ever lasts like 2 shows at the most. Almost there. I do have a binder I also need to do, but I'm gonna do that later. Because I'm hungry and my wife has made dinner. So I'm gonna go eat. Bulbasaur has gone up. 46, 50, 50, 45. It's gonna be a $50 card. Next week it'll be $50. I'm already making my margin on it. I'm actually making extra margin on it if I'm selling at 45. So I'm not going to be too worried about it. Those Mews are fine. Just another Bulbasaur and an Entei. I just did one of these Enteis. 42. Surprisingly, most of my inventory lands in that like $40 mark. Which honestly, that's my favorite place. It's like the $40 cards. Between 40 and 50, I think that 40 bucks is probably like attainable for people. It feels like an expensive card, but it's not. Most people can afford a $40 card. Once you get over 50, it starts to be a different ball game. Over 100 is a way different ball game. All right, guys, that is a lot of cards. I'm going to call it for the day. See you guys at the 703 show. Then I'm going to go to the Richmond Expo at the Raceway in Richmond, Virginia on Sunday. And then next weekend I have the Cards and More Tour, the Norfolk show at the Sheraton Hotel. That's a 2-day show. I'll be there both days. And then after that, it's Collecticon, a week off, and then another Collecticon. So we'll see you guys there. If you guys see me, come say hi, tell me you watch live, tell me you see my stuff, and I don't know. Let's have fun. Let's do a deal. Let's make a memory. All right, guys.